Here's another example of simplifying a linear expression. This time we've got 3 times a plus 10 and minus negative 3a plus 4 times 2 plus 1. The 2 is multiplication. The 2 is involved in multiplying the negative 3a plus 4 because it's written up against it. Okay, usually you'd write the number in front, but occasionally you might see something like this with the number written behind the parentheses. As long as it's written right beside it with no sign, no plus or negative sign in here between the parentheses and the number, then it's still multiplication. So let's identify the multiplication. There's going to be a multiplication here. The 3 is going to multiply the a plus 10, and then there's going to be another one here. The negative 3a plus 4 is all multiplied by the 2. Okay, now this starts off reasonably okay. 3 times a and 3 times 10. It's just a distribution here. So it's going to be 3 times a is 3a, and 3 times positive 10 is plus 30. Now this is where it gets tricky. If you look at this multiplication here indicated in purple, all of that multiplication, the 2 times negative 3a plus 4, it follows, everything there follows a minus sign. Now when you are performing a multiplication that follows a minus sign, then the answer is going to have to be put into parentheses. So we're going to need to keep that minus sign, and then whatever we produce is going to have to be put into parentheses. Okay? The reason we need the parentheses is because the multiplication follows this minus sign here. So let's do the multiplication. We're going to have 2 times negative 3a and 2 times positive 4. So 2 by 3a is negative 6a, and 2 by plus 4 is plus 8. And then we have the plus 1 on the end that wasn't involved in the multiplication at all. Now, if you look at this line, what you should be seeing is that we have a minus sign in front of parentheses. Okay, we have a minus sign in front of parentheses. When you have a minus sign in front of parentheses, what you do, you're going to throw this minus sign away, you're going to take off the parentheses, and you're going to change the signs of everything involved. So change the signs of everything inside. So we'll do that now in 1 second. We're going to keep the 3a plus 30. And now we're going to throw away this minus sign, we're going to remove the parentheses, and we're going to change all the signs inside. So throw that away, get rid of the parentheses, change the minus 6a to make it plus 6a, and change the plus 8 to make it minus 8. The plus 1 wasn't in the parentheses, so it's not affected. Okay, the plus 1 stays plus 1, it wasn't affected. Okay, so let's look for some like terms. That's an A and that's an A. Okay, so those are like terms, and then let's see if we've got something else here as well. So this is a number, this is a number, and this is a number. Okay, so we can take care of that now. The A's, 3a plus 6a is 9a, and then we have the blues as well, the numbers. 30, take away 8, plus 1, so 30 take away 8 would be 22. 22 plus 1 is 23. So 9a plus 23 is your answer, and you're finished there because you can't add a number to a letter. Okay, so that's it.